Hello everyone, this is Naeem Rahman, also known as Naeem Rahman Training Wala. Welcome to another episode of Talk with Maya on a great topic discussing and exploring the concept of mindset.
Hi, how's it going?
I am good, Maya. How are you?
I'm all right. Been thinking about how quickly this week's flown by, honestly. You were just mentioning passion earlier. Still chewing on that one, are you? Or did something else grab your attention?
Yes, Maya, today we will talk about the growth mindset versus fixed mindset.
Ah, gotcha. All right. So, just to make sure I'm on the same page, are you wanting to dive into the differences between the two or how someone might actually switch from one to the other?
Maya, I will ask question to you about the fixed versus growth mindset during our talk. You are not allowed to ask question in return. Okay.
Fair enough. Sounds good. Lay it on me.
Okay. My first question is, how would you define a fixed mindset and a growth mindset in a simple term?
Okay, simple terms. A fixed mindset is basically believing your qualities are set in stone. Intelligence, personality, everything. You avoid challenges because you're afraid of failing and looking not so smart. A growth mindset, though, is believing those qualities can be developed through dedication and hard work. You embrace challenges as opportunities to learn. It's kind of like believing brains and talent are just a start point, not the finish line.
Okay. Why do you think mindset plays such a powerful role in personal success?
I think it's because mindset shapes how you react to setbacks. If you believe your abilities are fixed, fear feels like proof of your limitations, so you're more like give up. But if you believe you can grow, failure is just information. It tells you what you work on. That in reaction over time just makes a huge difference in what people actually achieve. Plus, it impacts how much effort you're willing to begin with. Why bother trying hard if you think you're just stuck?
Okay. What are some common signs that someone might have a fixed mindset?
Okay. So you'll often see people with a fixed mindset avoiding challenges, getting defensive when receiving criticism, taking it super personally, feeling threatened by the success of others, and giving up easily when things get tough. Also, they'll often have a lot of excuses for why they didn't succeed, and they tend to see effort as fruitless. Like, if I have to work hard at something, it means I'm just not naturally good at it. Does any of that sound familiar? No need to answer. Just thinking aloud.
Okay. What behaviors show that a person leans towards a growth mindset?
Well, they actively seek out challenges, see effort as a path to mastery, aren't discouraged by setbacks. Instead, they learn from them, embrace feedback as a chance to improve, and find inspiration in the success of others. They generally believe their abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Not that they don't experience frustration, but they let it derail them.
Okay. Okay. How does each type of mindset
What's on your
affect the way we handle challenges?
with a fixed mindset, challenges are threats. They're proof you might not be as smart or talented as you thought. So people tend to avoid them, or if they do tackle them, they get really anxious and perform poorly. A growth mindset sees challenges as opportunities to stretch and learn. It's not about whether you'll succeed immediately, it's about what you'll learn in the process. It's like, bring it on. This is how I get better. The whole approach is just fundamentally different.
Okay. Why do people with a fixed mindset often fear failure?
It's because they see failure as a direct reflection of their inherent abilities or lack thereof. If you believe you your abilities, then failing at something isn't just a setback, it's proof you're not good enough. It's an attack on their identity. It's a really vulnerable place to be. Someone with a growth mindset, though, views failure as a data point, something to analyze and learn from, not a judgment of their worth. It's a totally different frame.
Okay, okay. How does a growth mindset change
Shoot.
the way someone views mistakes?
It reframes them completely. Instead of seeing mistakes as evidence of inadequacy, someone with a growth mindset sees them as opportunities for learning and improvement. It's like, okay, that didn't work. What can I do differently next time? They're willing to analyze what went wrong, experiment with new approaches, and see mistakes as a necessary part of the growth process. They don't beat themselves up over it, they dissect it. It's a really practical view, honestly.
Okay. In what ways can mindset influence learning and skill development?
A fixed mindset can actually hinder learning. If you believe your intelligence is fixed, you're less likely to put in the effort needed to master new skills, and you'll give up more easily when things get hard. A growth mindset, on the other hand, fosters a love of learning. Believing your abilities can be developed motivates you to embrace challenges, persevere through setbacks, and seek out opportunities to grow. It's about the journey, not just the destination. And it's that dedication that actually builds the skills.
Okay. How can someone shift from fixed mindset to a growth mindset?
It's not a light switch, for sure. It's a process. First, it's about recognizing your fixed mindset triggers when you find yourself thinking things like, I'm just not good at this, or this is too hard. Then you consciously challenge those thoughts. Instead of saying, I can't do this, try, I can't do this yet. It's on effort and progress, not just outcomes. Embrace challenges and reframe failures as learning opportunities. It takes practice and a lot of self awareness, but it's absolutely possible. And honestly, being kind to yourself throughout the process is huge.
Okay. What daily habits can help
All right,
strengthen a
what's
growth
next?
mindset?
Okay, a few things. Yeah, regularly seeking out new challenges, even small ones. Actively practicing gratitude for what you've learned, focusing on the process of learning rather than just the result, seeking feedback and using it constructively, embracing imperfections and viewing mistakes as opportunities. And honestly, surrounding yourself with people who embody a growth mindset can be really helpful. It's kind of contagious. Consistent, small changes are key.
Okay. How does the environment, home, school, or workplace shape your mindset?
That's a good point. Environments play a huge role. If you're in a place that celebrates effort, learning, and resilience, places where mistakes are seen as opportunities, that reinforces a growth mindset. But if the environment emphasizes innate talent, perfection, and punishes failure, that breeds this mindset. Schools that focus solely on grades, workplaces discourage risk taking, those are breeding grounds for fixed mindsets. It's easier to cultivate growth mindset in supportive environments. Definitely.
Okay. How can encouragement and feedback influence mindset development?
This is big. Encouragement focused on effort, strategy, and progress. Like, I really admire how hard you worked on that, or that was a clever approach, fosters a growth mindset. It tells people that their efforts matter and their abilities can be developed. Feedback that's specific, constructive, and focused on learning is also crucial. critiquing the work, not the person.
Okay,
Conversely, praise that focuses on inherent talent, like, you're so smart, actually reinforces a fixed mindset. It suggests that success comes from innate ability, not effort. It's about the quality of the encouragement, not just the presence of it.
okay, Maya, give me today's talk summary in one sentence.
Noted. Today's talk, in one to the next, we covered how a growth set isn't just a nice idea. It's a fundamental shift in how you approach challenges and learn, and how powerfully the environment and feedback shape that mindset. It's about seeing potential, not just limitations. Anything on your mind?
Okay, Maya, thank you and goodbye.
All right. Have a good one.